All right, our first step is going to be to make sure our paper is landscape. So not portrait, but landscape. And we're gonna fold it in half. We're gonna get the top and we're going to fold it to the bottom. We're gonna make sure the corners are touching and then slide our finger along the side so that you have a natural horizon line in the middle of your paper. Then we're gonna look at the left side of our paper, not the right side, the left side, and we're gonna put a vanishing point on the horizon line. So somewhere in this area is where we're gonna put a vanishing point. After you've placed your vanishing point, we're gonna use that point to make two diagonal lines that are gonna go to the corner of your paper on your right side. So you can use a ruler or something that has a straight edge, and you're gonna use the corner of your paper and you're gonna make sure the other side of your ruler touches the vanishing point. Now this line doesn't have to be perfect, it doesn't have to be dark because we're gonna erase it. And if you don't have a ruler at home, you can just use a book. So I have this book that is How to Draw Flowers, and I'm just gonna point it towards the corner of my paper. So I don't have to have a ruler in order to do this. Now that you have your guidelines, we're gonna start putting the cactus inside. So we're gonna make sure that the cactus touches the top and the bottom of these lines. Now I'm just gonna sketch cactuses out, or cacti, sorry. And I'm not drawing super dark because I might change my mind to how I want the cactus to look in a little while. So I'm just gonna sketch. And as you can see, these guidelines are helpful because they tell me where to stop and start drawing my cacti. And the other thing you should be able to see now is that the cacti are getting smaller as they're going towards the vanishing point. And that is what's creating depth, that's what's creating space, and that optical illusion that happens during one-point perspective. I'm gonna add as many as I can fit. So I've added 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cacti. The next step is going to get that straight edge, so your ruler or anything that is straight, and we're going to start it at our vanishing point and end it somewhere around the middle of our paper. So it could be the third or fourth cactus that you made. Just pick a random spot and put a little point right there. This doesn't have to be exact, but we don't want it to be too skinny. So that's why we're picking the middle-ish part of our paper. And what we've done is we've created a little dirt road. So now I'm going to erase what I don't need and kind of make darker the lines that I do like. But as you can see, what's gonna happen is we're gonna make this into a road. We're gonna add the horizon line, and these cacti are gonna sort of pop and become the focal point of our drawing. So as you can see, we've got our horizon line, our dirt road, and our 4 to 5 or 6 cacti. And this is the basis for what you can create with your desert scene. As long as you have your horizon line and vanishing point, we want to make sure our horizon line goes behind our cacti. It's out in the distance, so we don't want it to be in front of anything. Your separator or dirt road or river, depending on how you want to make your desert landscape, your desert scene. And you need to have 4 to 5 or 6, and you can make many, many more depending on the scene that you're creating, but you need to have several cacti. And if you use your guidelines and follow the directions in this video, you'll see that your cacti get smaller or shorter as they go towards the vanishing point. And as they go towards the right side of your paper, as I'm going here, they're gonna get bigger because you're going more towards your perspective and where you're standing as the illustrator of this drawing. So as long as you have these three or four main parts, then you'll be doing fine on your drawing. You can add anything you want in the background, like a sun. You can add clouds, big puffy clouds, or long and thin skinny clouds. You can make things in the foreground. So the foreground is stuff that's going to happen towards the bottom of your paper. You can add more cacti in the background. You can add different styles of cacti. Some have flowers that bloom in certain parts of the year. You can add bushes or different types of trees that are also found in the desert when you do your research. You can add some rocks, some mountains in the background. Remember, mountains in the deserts don't go that high into the sky, so make sure that you do it correctly. You can add animals like snakes, rabbits, a bunch of insects, scorpions, hawks, prairie dogs. These are all animals that live out in the desert. Horses as well. And as long as you get those main points, you can add anything that you want to make it look unique and in your style. So I hope you have fun with this drawing and this activity. Remember that you can color everything and use all the different desert colors that you like, usually warm colors, and make sure that you are having fun throughout this assignment. Bye.